Botswana, Zimbabwe, Zambia,
into Tanzania, to Dar es Salaam, up to Kilimanjaro, then back to Mombasa along the coast of Kenya,
North Sudan, Egypt,
through Macedonia, Serbia, Hungary, Austria, up to Berlin, down into Munich, where the recycling plant for the BMW is and where BMW is awaiting us. It started with a very old family friend of mine, a friend of my father's.
He was an Air Force pilot and he had a car accident and became a paraplegic, so he's in a wheelchair. This is the first car that he bought.
This car had a bit of sentimental value to him and he didn't want to sell it. And he said, the one thing I'd like to do with this car is say thank you to the German manufacturers. The idea came about of returning it back to Germany. And he just said he needed someone to do it. And I said, well, why not?
I think I was due for a bit of an adventure. It's always been something like in the back of my mind that I've wanted to do and just get out and go explore.
I can't explain how excited I am about this. It's been a long time coming. It's been a build-up of wanting to do this and actually needing to do this in many ways between the whole group of friends. And then the opportunity came about. Wind resistance and stuff.
Where are you gonna put that though?
On the back seat.
You know how much, look how much kit we need to get into the car here, guys.
You know what? All you need to do is just take that. Why is that not going in? You put in there.
What do you mean, what did we put in it?
Who's taking the most crap, Ian?
Definitely, by far, Rowan. Look at me, what kind of bag is that?
No doubt.
It's just for shoes.
It's a man's satchel.
Sunshade. High intensity cables.
Is the support vehicle following you all the way?
Only up to Nairobi.
What happens after Nairobi?
That's when the real Africa...
That's when the real African experience starts.
So we're going to join them up to Kenya and then see them off from there.
How do you think they'll fare after Kenya?
After Kenya, well, I think if they make it to Kenya, which I'm sure they will, it's going to be smooth sailing from there. They're going to have a jaw.
What are you most nervous about?
I've been pretty nervous leading up to this with regard to, I've heard this, like northern Kenya is quite bad with the border of Somalia. Ethiopia's also had a couple of incidents, and then North Sudan is North Sudan.
Look, the road from Nairobi north up to the Ethiopian border it's not in very good shape. And obviously our trusty chariot is not exactly a 4x4. And you just need to not be rushing. The mistakes happen when you're trying to rush, hit potholes, do stupid stuff.
I think if we definitely, once we've made it through Egypt and into Israel, I think our families as well as I will be breathing a bit of a sigh of relief.
Excited / sad about seeing your little boy trek up into Africa?
Proud. Jack, plain proud. Great.
You think they're going to do alright?
I know they will. Brought up well these kids.
Been about 5-6 months of planning, so yeah, I think the nerves are up. Once we start cruising, everything will calm down and they'll get into the African zone.
Incredibly excited. It's been quite a few months of planning that we've been doing. So eventually it's D-Day.
How long do you reckon this is going to take?
Hopefully as long as possible.
Have you got your passports?
We've got the traditional social media channels set up, so it's our Facebook page is Back My Wheels. We've also got a Twitter page which is at Back My Wheels, and then we're also getting a blog up and running, which will be launching today, which will be linked in basically with Facebook and Twitter.